today's video, we're going to be talking all about the letter T. If you're following along on my curriculum, this is our September's month, all about me. And so we're introducing this all about whatever our letter is for that week. We're having 4 letters for the month that we're learning all month long. And in each week, we're just honing in on one of those letters for a small section of our day. I mean that we're not learning all the letters or these different letters throughout the day with the other activities that we have going on. So the way that I have the curriculum laid out, you will have just come in from recess. And as you lined up on the wall outside, you had your kids doing your alphabet phonics with, like, the A says ah, 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 ah. The B says b, 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 b. The C says k, 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 k. You did all of those when you were lining up waiting for everybody to gather up from playing at recess and fixing to come in. They're gonna come inside. You're gonna have a little miniature circle time with them while kids are going one at a time to go wash their hands or go to the bathroom or whatever they're gonna need to do to get ready for lunch. To do this way where we all come sit down in there taking turns going, your co-teacher or just you're pointing out one at a time for the kids to go, so the kids aren't having to wait in the line to wash their hands and it turns into the mad chaos that happens when kids don't have something to do. So when you have your kids come sit down each day after recess, you're going to go directly to whatever it is that you have for your chart and you're gonna highlight a piece of it. We're not gonna do all of this every single day. I'm gonna pick a specific part to talk about. So in this one, we are learning the letter T and it's the beginning of the week. I'm gonna start with my picture card here. This was the reason I specifically picked this chart. And we're gonna highlight the letter T. Remember, we're in line and we got to the letter T and we were talking about the T was like the clock that says t, 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 like the ticking of a clock. Well, what animal is this? This animal also starts with T. Who knows what this is? It's a turtle. A turtle starts with the t sound. See my mouth go like this? T, t. You should feel air coming. Can you put your hand like this so you can feel the air coming out? T, t. When you make the T sound. And it says, T says t. T says t. Tickle turtle, tickle turtle. T, t, t. You're going to do the T says t. The T says t. Tickle turtle, tickle turtle. T, t, t. I have to point out like what their mouth should look like and maybe if they can feel something physically from that, I like to highlight that as well. And that's why I have them put their hand to do the t, t, so they can feel that there should be air coming out of their mouth. It's a very short circle time, letting everybody get their hands washed and we're getting ready for lunchtime. We're gonna go over these 4 cards. If you don't have this, but you have my curriculum, I made you picture cards that you're gonna use for these activities. Your own system and you have your own T words, use those. I just got this so that y'all can have a nice visual to know like how to utilize these different things. Oh, look, the same. What do we have? It's the turtle. I was teaching, I always had a class pet turtle. And I loved my turtle class pet. They would start out this small and by the end, I would have these humongous turtles. The kids just loved taking care of them. It takes some time to let the kids share with you some stories about turtles. Maybe they've had a class pet, maybe they've seen them at the park, maybe they've been driving and they've had to rescue one from the road. So spend some time talking about turtles. And I'm gonna ask them, does anybody know what this is? Have you seen, has somebody in your family worn one of these before? Have you worn one of these before? Yes, it's called a tie. Usually the daddies wear a tie when they go to work, or sometimes the daddies, when they go to work or a fancy dinner or to church, they will wear one of these around their neck and it's called a tie. It's called a tie because you have to actually tie it around your neck. Makes their outfit look kind of fancy. Has anybody else's daddy ever worn a tie before? Have you ever worn a tie? Then what do we have here? It's a tiger. Tiger. Say it with me. tiger. Have you seen a tiger before? I have never had a tiger for a pet, but I've seen a tiger at the zoo. Has anybody ever been to the zoo and saw a tiger? Tell me about a time that you saw a tiger. Get conversation stirring about the tiger. Again, the kids are going back and forth washing their hands, so it gives you time just to have this conversation while we're letting everybody get that task done. Last one. I liked this one. I like that they included this one just for the fact that the kids call it an apple all the time, and this gives us an opportunity to talk to them about it. Like, it looks like an apple. Remember when we were playing the concentration game and we were looking at things that made them the same and different? Look at the inside of this one. It's still red. The inside of an apple is white. The inside of a tomato has these little seeds and it's red. This is a tomato. Tomato. Has anyone had a tomato before? What do you like to eat tomatoes with? Miss Scarlett likes to put tomatoes on her hamburger or on her salads. And give the kids some time to talk about tomatoes. That's all you're gonna do for your All About letter T today from our chart. About this time, the kids should be wrapping up, washing their hands, or if your co-teacher is changing diapers, getting them all ready. If not, and it's just you, now the kids are gonna sit when you're gonna put on letter of the week. I have created a playlist for you in the lesson plans. So on Monday, you're watching the Starfall video for letter T. On Tuesday, you're watching the Jack Hartman one. And on Wednesday, you're watching a different one, and so on and so on. After they watch the letter T video, they're gonna be watching these videos that are on topic. So after they watch the letter T, they're gonna have the All About Me music and movement videos, or you can choose the book videos. Either one for this time, just depending on your class and what they need. If they need something to really calm down right now, then I would choose the All About Me book playlist to put on for them. Or if they're needing to get some energy out, maybe you didn't get to go outside for recess, rain, whatever, then you're gonna go ahead and put that on so that they can get some movement in while you're getting their lunches out and get them worn out so that they'll be ready for nap time. If you're like, what are you talking about, this playlist? I'll actually add it to my profile so that you guys can just go up there and click it and it'll take you straight to it and you'll have that playlist to use in your classroom. Know that a lot of you guys are limited on the amount of TV that you show them, and I am not about these kids sitting down in front of a screen, but if they are going to sit down in front of a screen, I want it to be on theme and teaching them the things that we're trying to teach them right now. And I only have this built in for a couple different times of the day for that very reason. So if you're following along with my curriculum, your kids should not be watching more than 30 minutes of television a day. If you like lessons like these, go ahead and comment All About Me and then private message me your email and I will get you sent over September's theme, All About Me, week 1. And in that email, it'll explain how you can get weeks 2, 3, and 4 by becoming a subscriber or just purchasing the theme by itself.